We're right on the threshold of your eyes, your ears, your thoughts and dreams.
We offer you options and choices to turn your
Talk about his life's work trying to save the invertebrates and speak for the invertebrates. This is Kevin Morrell. When he was 6 years old in Russia, he decided that invertebrates. Now tell us what invertebrates are. We're getting up.
And Kevin, I'm so happy to meet you because as an environmentalist that works on protecting the environment, to meet you is so special because you are the future. You represent the person and part of the group that will bring this information far beyond my life to the next generation. So maybe you could talk about some of the things you're doing concerning these invertebrates.
Because we're talking about butterflies, for example, and all the insects. What we were concerned about with the spraying killed some of the mosquitoes, but they also killed the butterflies. And tell us a little bit about your first exposure to this whole invertebrate pesticide issue.
Well, the first time was when I was a little kid and I had a nanny, and once she sprayed my whole country house. She sprayed everywhere and she went outside with my brother, but she forgot about me. And then when my mother came, she saw me and I was choking and crying. And I was so scared.
Right. So
when they get sprayed.
Yes.
Right. And Kevin was telling us the other day when we spoke that about the web of life, I guess. Basically, you were talking about if we think we're just killing one aspect of the planet or of life, we don't realize that we are affecting all other aspects as well.
Yes.
And tell us about your hat here and this costume.
Well, my hat has cocoons in there, and butterflies will pop out now any day now, that's for sure. Maybe like today, anytime. And I have cockroaches there.
Cockroaches?
Yeah. And my costume represents that people won't kill invertebrates, and it says like raid right here. And this means this is a sign of like badness. And see all these bugs crawling to here. They're trying to protest with me against these chemicals.
Right. When you first began, I understand your mom had a restaurant in Russia where on the menu were insects.
Yeah, and the name of the restaurant was Entomologist's Dream.
Entomologist's Dream.
Yeah.
And you ate some of these insects.
Yeah. The first time when I ate the insects, I really liked them, and my mother said they're really healthy, and they are healthy. And everything was made out of insects, every kind of food. And some people even were wearing real live insects on their mustache and beard, and even on their hair and on their hats.
Wearing them?
Yeah, and then one day...
How do you mean, pinned on, or they were just crawling there?
No, they were just crawling.
Oh.
And then they did this and ate them.
Oh my.
And once they took me to the kitchen, and I was in shock because when I saw people were boiling water, then putting in boiling oil, they were putting like invertebrates. They were putting those shy, poor cockroaches, and they were putting caterpillars and even butterflies.
So that's where you decided to protest?
Yes. Right. But I was too scared, so it took me 2 years to find out that I was a picture of me,
Yes,
and
yes.
some wouldn't wait because they couldn't.
Now, Kevin has a poem that I thought might be good to read because you said something so beautiful to us before the show about that if you wrote the poem, you wrote it in a sad way to touch people's hearts.
Yes.
So maybe you could even read that first part of the poem, which I think is very much a sad poem touching people's hearts to make them feel what you feel.
Okay. Pesticides. I am a baby bug. People think I'm destroying their rug. But no, I wanted to give them a hug. But I got trapped in their rug. Because some people were paid to pour a raid of raid on my tiny body and head. And now I am dying. I'm almost dead. Where's my mommy? She's been gone for a week. It's not her fault that she lost me before she left me. She has been so sick. You know maybe why.
And it goes on. Tell me though, when do people come to you and say, "But bugs are bad. Bugs are dirty"?
Really much like people. They act like people. They can also hurt people, but they don't. Only if people have a match with them. Put them in a bowl. Of course there will be more insects, and of course the insects will win.
So you're saying that the more harm we do to them, the more they'll come back, which I know scientifically
Yes.
is true because it's been said that the more they spray these pesticides, the stronger the bugs get. We get weaker and sick, but the bugs produce themselves into like super bugs.
Yes.
And it's the same with the lobsters. I don't know if you had anything to say because all the lobsters, almost all died in Long Island Sound, and they're doing some testing now to see, but it looks like the along like you and hope that we can work together with you. I've been made head of the pesticide issues for the Sierra Club, and we hope that you will come along with us if we have to speak out to the people so that everybody will know the whole story.
I will.
Yes,